Hey, welcome to Cyber Monday Morning Leadership. This is Brad Krantz. Hey, we're working through Servant Leadership Roadmap. This week we cover leadership excellence. And I like that phrase, not just leadership, but a further descriptor of it, excellence. I'd say unquestionably they both should go together. I mean, can you have real leadership without excellence? John Maxwell said, competency goes beyond words. It's the leader's ability to say it, plan it, and do it in such a way that others know that you know how and know that they want to follow you. And I've said this before in discussing servant leadership characteristics. You must know yourself and your core values. Understand that you need your team more than they need you. Without authentic leadership, you will turn around and have no one to lead. In this regard, Maxwell has humorously noted, if you think you're leading and no one is following, you're just taking a long walk. Create a culture of trust, be humble, and inspire others. Wow. All leaders have moments of weakness and find themselves straying from their core principles. Hey, we're human, right? We start to blame others for failures and not accept responsibility. We stop holding ourselves to the same standards as our team. And it's human nature and why leaders are learners, at least they should be. We're always developing. And I could add on this point, it's why all true leaders should be readers. Okay, personal development is crucial to being a leader and a must if you want to practice it with excellence. Leadership excellence thrives on the continued development of key leadership derived competencies. I won't go through them all, but the characteristics of a servant leader, would certainly be applicable here. The first two being listening and empathy. Each one unique to situations that could be encountered along your journey. Understanding and knowing how to leverage each skill will ensure your success in your path. Embrace the competencies and develop your skills to know how to best apply the new knowledge. And there are obviously many resources available to provide insight to your current leadership skills and your leadership development opportunities. Again, time doesn't allow an in-depth look here, but I can certainly recommend John Maxwell's The 5 Levels of Leadership and Developing the Leader Within You as two great assessment/development resources. Taking time to understand your leadership deficits will demonstrate growth, and developing your deficits will yield excellence in your role or position. And that's what we're seeking after all, right? Leadership excellence. The most critical quality of any leader is understanding the importance of a team. Without a team, you will have no one to lead. And leadership is the ability to inspire someone, and hence leadership is influence. And this requires a deep understanding of the team members and each member's aspirations. Okay, the characteristics of listening and empathy that I just mentioned definitely come into play here. So, what are the individual's goals? What are their motivations? Have you taken time to ask them? If you're not, you're falling short. How can you inspire or motivate your team without knowing who they are? Well, the answer is, sadly, from experience, you can't do that. Remember, and this is key, you need your team more than they need you. Leaders are really compensated for the performance of their team, whether it's good or bad. If the team fails, we fail as their leader, right? Leaders take responsibility. Our job as leaders is to remove the barriers and roadblocks to secure the team's success. The team's success is our, in effect, measuring stick, right? So considering the obstacles that are creating difficulty for the team and then identifying solutions for the obstacles and how to remove them, that's kind of part of the leader's role. But you got to be sincere and honest in your inspiration of team members. You got to listen to them, inquire about them, and speak less about yourself. Leverage your emotional intelligence to understand their positions, again, empathy, and manage your personal emotions. So maintaining transparency and honesty are key to gaining an individual's trust. One of the most missed opportunities as a leader is not admitting mistakes, sadly. Honesty is demonstrated by admitting one's faults. Hey, I'm human. Although all leaders want to succeed, being part of a great leader and taking risks and being willing to fail is part of it. Attempting failure as well as success is important. Admitting that something didn't go as planned is just part of being part of the team. Also, no true success comes without failure. No one has succeeded at anything that hasn't failed on the journey. We all learn from our mistakes, and these characteristics and practices will increase your ability to influence as a leader. So to lead a strong team and achieve leadership excellence, we must embrace a growth mindset. We start by thinking of our employees, if we're in a job situation, or organizational partners, as team members. If we're in a business, our employees are team members, not subordinates. We are partners first and foremost. Our goal is not to control another individual. Our goal as, quote, leaders is to lead, inspire, and guide others by influence. And influence begins by understanding our leadership style and our team members. And I might add, this can best be implemented by servant leadership. Thanks so much for joining me this morning, and I hope this has helped you in leading you toward leadership excellence, wherever you are or whatever you do. Please reach out to me and let me know if this has inspired you or caused you to think deeper about what leadership is truly about. So feel free to like, comment, or message me with your feedback. Have a great Monday, guys. Bye-bye.